Hello and welcome to another Slim Shady Elevator video on June 4th, 2022. In this video log, I'm going to tell you about ways you can have a better parking spot and keeping in mind with the space around you in between cars and choosing a spot that doesn't have people who park wonky or is close to one side. Choosing a spot that doesn't have any close people next to you and doesn't have someone who parked weird or parked at an angle is another thing to keep in mind. This will prevent one, door dinging and hitting someone's car on the side by accident. This will make you have more room, and I would also recommend parking and going towards the left side spots will make you line up better and go into a spot. And also a third way, choosing a big open spot and getting there early and leaving early will help with traffic congestion and people finding spots early in the morning as well. One thing to keep in mind is when you're leaving the spot, you want to make sure you're aware that there's a curb and there's a car. You want to make sure you back up if there's a curb or a car in front of your car. Because one, if you do accidentally go over, it can cause the linkages underneath the car to break, and it'll move around the suspension. It'll make it not as flexible and not as jumpy and not as impact resistant as it is from before. It'll screw that up as well. So you want to make sure you back up. And yeah, so those are my tips for choosing the best spot to avoid damage to someone else's car and accidentally door dinging. This will help prevent door dings in the future. And it generally costs $500 or more depending on how much you hit and what part it is, depends on the price. So this will prevent that.